Hello, my amazing friend. So many entrepreneurs are struggling with getting control over their health and their energy, and because of one simple thing. I will tell you how health, wealth, and energy are all connected and how the three are connected to good nutrition. We will go over what bad nutrition and good nutrition looks like, what are the effects of those, and how it can impact your life and your revenue, your health, and your energy. And I will also tell you and show you how you can level up your nutrition to level up your own health, wealth, and energy. Let's get it.
So health, energy, and nutrition is connected. But how? Well, your health determines your energy. If you're in good health, it is so much easier for you to have good energy because your energy is a reflection of who you are and how you are. So if you're in a very bad health, it's also very, very hard for you to kind of overshine that and go out with good energy. And how do you achieve good health? You do that by good nutrition. So that way, all of these three are connected. And if you eat good, if you have good nutrition, then you'll be in good health. If you're in good health, then you'll be able to have good energy effortlessly without having to actually work for it or without having to actually spend energy going out there and pushing good energy out to the people around you or to the people you're on sales call with. So, and a lot of people know that they should be taking care of their nutrition. A lot of entrepreneurs know that, but it's just such a big topic and it's just so hard to get started with. And that's actually why I've made two free trainings just for you. There's one that's a PDF and one that's a video. It's a 1 minute read and a 5 minutes watch. And it's in the description. No fluff, no bullshit, no nothing. It's just right down there. But let's start out by breaking down bad nutrition and the effects of that. So, bad nutrition looks like this. You're eating no consistent meals. You are probably not eating breakfast because you're busy, you're hurried going to work or whatever else that you have in your morning program, and you skip lunch quite a lot of times because you feel like it takes up too much time or it messes up with your productivity. You're running caffeine is probably the first thing you put into your body in the morning, and you probably drink either energy drinks or coffee throughout the day, and you probably eat a lot of those or drink a lot of those. So, again, not so good. You're eating no nutrients again because you're skipping meals. You don't get any nutrients, and those nutrients are what your body actually needs to function properly. So if you're not getting any nutrients because you're not eating any food, how do you expect your body to function properly and to allow you to be a better, more productive, higher income version of yourself? Unless you have unhealthy habits. Maybe you come home from work, you are so tired because maybe you only ate a bowl of rice and a chicken breast, or maybe you only ate a little cracker or a little cookie or something for lunch. And then you come home and you start to eat all of these unhealthy snacks, unhealthy foods. Maybe you eat fast food on the way home. And all of this is just, it doesn't give you the body the things, it doesn't give your body the things it needs. You have no consistent meals, no consistent meals. So how do you expect your body to be able to know when it can turn up productivity or turn it down? If your body doesn't know when it's gonna get energy or fuel, how do you expect your body to know what to do with the fuel that it has, even though that's a small bit? And all of this leads to inconsistent energy, like I just talked about. If your body sends a signal to your brain saying, I'm hungry, and you ignore that, then what is your body supposed to do? Because that's your body's sign. That's your body's way of telling you, I need energy. Give me some energy. If you don't do that, well, how do you expect it to work properly? Your body is not only your body, it's also your mind, because your body and your mind is connected. So if your body is shit, then your mind probably also feels like shit. Running on caffeine, no nutrients, leads to a shitty mood. I don't want to make it too complicated, but you need fuel to be in a good mood. It's not like you're automatically going to be in a shitty mood if you don't get any breakfast. It's not like that. But not having any nutrients, not having any sugar in your body, not having any kind of carb or protein that will fuel you for a couple hours will also leave you in a shitty mood. And a shitty mood doesn't only affect you, it also affects those you work with and the work that you do. So if you're on sales calls with people, or if you have employees, or you share an office with somebody, your mood is going to affect them. and it's going to affect your results in your business. And lastly, the lacking nutrients and your unhealthy habit leads to bad decision making, because especially as an entrepreneur, you are making so many decisions, either conscious or subconsciously, on the daily, and you need energy for those decisions. Even though you think, okay, my mind is just making a decision, it's no big deal. But your mind needs fuel, your mind needs calories, energy to be able to make those decisions. So if you're only eating, if you, let's say you are eating 2/3 of what you need in a day at some point after you get home from work, then what's the use of it? You still have to eat, and you should be eating, but you should be eating before work or at work instead of waiting to eat till you don't even need that energy no more. So bad nutrition leads to less money because you're making bad decisions, you're less productive, the work that you do is worse because you don't have the energy to make those good decisions and do the good work. That also means that you're spending more time on your business because you still want to make the same amount of money. So that goes over your family time or your fun time. And I just think that's a very, very bad way, very annoying way to spend your time when you know you can spend it better. But that's why we're walking through this. This is what good nutrition looks like. Good nutrition looks like eating at least 3 times a day, which means that's your 3 main meals. You need to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Short and simple. You can also eat small snacks throughout the day. That is a very, very good idea because that will give you small boosts of energy throughout the day. So whenever your fuel meter is starting to go down, then you kind of just bump it up a bit so it maintains a kind of a consistent level throughout the entire day. Limit caffeine. Your caffeine intake is probably also the reason why your sleep hasn't been as good as you want it to be. And your caffeine in on a short term, it can just lead to inconsistent sleep, irritation, stress, higher cortisol levels. But in the long run, it can also lead you to addiction. You can get heart problems, and in worst case, heart failure or heart attacks. So let's just try to limit that, right? Eat some nutrient-dense foods. Nutrient-dense foods doesn't mean that you have to look up, oh, what is nutrient-dense food? It just means that you eat real, proper food. So for breakfast, you maybe eat some fruit or some yogurt or some oats or some granola, something with actual nutrients in it that can keep you full and fueled for at least a couple hours. You need to make some healthy choices. And I'm not saying that you can't eat McDonald's. You can definitely eat McDonald's at your guilty pleasure. If that tickles your pickle, totally fine. But don't make a choice to actively take a cracker for lunch if you know you have lunch in your bag or you brought lunch or you have a cafeteria or cafe right around the corner where you can go get some proper lunch. So make the right choices for yourself and your nutrition. And then proper fueling. This is a big problem I see with a lot of entrepreneurs, especially in that 25 to 35 age range. It's either that they want to lose weight and because of that they eat absolutely nothing. Big mistake. You still need fuel. I want to use this analogy, and I've used it before, but your body's like a car. It's like an engine. And if the engine doesn't have any fuel, how is it supposed to run? So you can also underfuel, and I'll talk about that in another video. But underfueling is also a big problem. So you need to have proper fuel, which means you need to eat enough. You can't go around the entire day being hungry. With that said, you shouldn't either be, putting all sorts of stuff in your body. You also need to be mindful of what you eat. But proper fueling, make sure that you get some good food and that you get enough food. Don't just think that because you want to lose a couple pounds, then you should only eat, drink water and eat broccoli and rice for the entire day, because that's not going to get you anywhere. That's just going to make the problem worse, because then you're going to end up guilty pleasure snacking later in the evening. All of this will lead to more consistent energy, because your body knows when it's going to get energy. It's going to get energy when it tells you, okay, I'm hungry. It tells your brain, okay, I'm hungry. So make sure that you eat a couple times a day and that is good food, and that will lead to consistent energy. That consistent energy will allow you to make better decisions, do more work. Limit your caffeine, eat nutrient-dense foods will improve your sleep because your body has the nutrients it needs. We all know that your body resets and rebuilds itself at night, and that's why it is so important to let it be able to do so, and you can't do that if you're drinking caffeine the entire day. You will be happier. It's just a simple fact. If you limit caffeine, your cortisol levels are going to drop, which is your stress levels. If you eat nutrient-dense foods, if you eat enough, it's naturally going to affect your mood because your body feels fulfilled, it feels satisfied throughout the entire day, and that will improve your mood. It will release some dopamine just by eating good food because you are not used to doing it. And your body knows that, and therefore it kind of gives you a little gift. It rewards you a little bit. So it will lead to a better you, a happier you. Now, the nutrient-dense foods and the healthy choices will lead to you making better decisions because your mind now it has the energy that it needs to be able to make the decisions that you want to make more money. So, if your mind has the energy to make big money decisions, you're gonna make those big money decisions. And the proper fueling and the healthy choices will lead you to being more productive. So because your body and mind has the energy that it needs to be productive throughout the entire day, you will naturally, of course, be more productive. It gives away itself. So be more productive by eating the right things and eating enough. Now, all of this will lead you to money. Again, if you make better business decisions and you're more productive and you spend the same hours of work, that means that you're making a better income. Your revenue is going to increase because the decisions you make regarding your business are going to be better for the future of your business, and the work that you do is higher quality work, and you're probably also going to be able to do more of it because you get it done quicker as your mind has the energy and the capacity to really look over everything at once. Now, because you are more productive and you make better decisions, it will lead you to more family time, more freedom, and more fun. Because all of these things mean that if you can make more money in less time, all the same time, or let's say you can make 2 grand a month more and spend 1 hour a day less at work, that's not only 2 hours, 2,000 more in revenue, it's also spending 1 hour less a day on work. So if you work 5 days a week, you're gonna have 5 hours more a week with your family or being free or doing whatever you feel like is fun. So all of these decisions, all of these things stem from good nutrition. And again, the good nutrition will allow you to be in good health, which will allow you to have better energy. So I think everybody wants this. I can't imagine anybody who wouldn't want more money in less time, better work, better quality of work, so they have to spend less time at work. Even though they like their work, it's still also nice to do something else once in a while. And then have more time with their family, be more free, and have more fun. I don't see how that doesn't sound like a win in every single way. And again, if you want to get started with this, I made a completely free training, both a video and a PDF. You can get it in the description below. 1 minute read, 5 minutes watch, no fluff, no nothing. It's completely free. Just click the link below.
That's it for this video, my friend. If you found this helpful or you want help with leveling up your health, wealth, and energy and getting it to the best it's ever been, then click the link for the free training in the description and let's get started. That's it for this time. Until next time, take care and stay safe.